And hello. Here we are on a beautiful Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Soulful Illumination. Welcome, welcome today. Welcome everybody from around the world, the cosmic universe. I am coming at you live from a bunker near Area 51 in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you for joining me today. How are you? Today, I hit the right button. So I've learned and I've become a better podcaster, a better live host for you. It is one day at a time. So, my friends, I'm Nicole. I'm your host of the Soulful Illumination Show. I'm your enlightened enchantress, ready to share with you love, laughter, laughs. You know what? It is energy time. It is a frequency. Can you see this little beautiful whoop, just like that? That little beautiful piece of energy. My angels and guides. That's what shows me every day that my angels and guides are here with me. And every day before the show, I do a little meditation and I bring on some energy. But let's talk to you about who I am. Let me introduce myself because this is my second show coming at you live with Oneness Talk Radio. And I'm Nicole Borghi. I am your host of the Soulful Illumination Show, and I am a soulful coach. What's that? You know what? I work with energies, the frequencies, the Christ consciousness. I work with crystal Reiki energy, and I work and tune in. I tune in, turn on, and tune you up. That's what I do. It's a little bit about me. You know, I've been here in Las Vegas working with energy just for the past couple of years, but I've done it all my life. And it's so interesting to me how the frequencies of energy work. And I love to share it with people and watch them open up their eye, come into their chakra, share the love and light, find the frequencies that they're at, and ascend to a higher frequency. Sometimes it's a little bit hard and we need a hand, especially in these times. We are staying in low vibration and it's time to rise up. You can do that with tools, tips, and tricks, little life hacks, but you've got to really change the mind. And that's what I do as a soulful coach. I work with the mind and the subconscious, kind of fine tuning, reprogramming, defragging the old program, and finding out, what is it that's programmed right there in that subconscious? What is it that we're not connecting to? Why are we not connecting? And sometimes, kind of like nerves, our brain can disconnect. We don't want to tune in. We're afraid to feel and we're afraid to have emotions. And that's okay. You can do that. See, I was in a place years ago where I was at rock bottom. I was depressed. I was angry. And I blamed everybody and everything. And I found out, you know what? The common denominator in this scenario is this gal right here. And so I needed to move forward and step away from that and move into my heart chakra and do a heart awakening and open up. And that is what I offer. I offer Heart Awakenings. It is a program that takes at least 4 weeks. It is a one-on-one program. And I not only do that, but my experience is with house clearing and cleansings and psychic readings. And I like to go into the aura on people and just kind of check their etheric body and listen to them. What do they have to say? And that's why I want to come to you with this show. And that's why I started this show, Soulful Illumination, because it is time to awaken. And the divine feminine is here. And she is going to come into your life. And want it or not, that's, we need to understand where the times are moving and where our energy is. Are we going to stay in fear or are we going to move to the polarity of happy and joy? And how do we get there, right? You want the marvelous unicorn in your life. You know, you want to manifest, you want to do better. Just feel your emotions and be able to attract people that you like, that are on that same wavelength. Well, in order to do that, you need a shift. You need a shift at a really subconscious level and move forward. That can be a lot sometimes because we want to go in and focus on the oneness that is us. First, you have to come together as one person, one soul. Connect with nature, connect with the world, connect with your family, really connect with yourself. And in order to do that, you need to start at the cellular level. It's a teeny tiny little thing that you need to move in, because when your cells multiply, each cell is going to carry a positive or negative charge. So did you charge that cell up with health, love, nutrition, good vibration, or did you put a little negativity, a little anger, a little bit bitterness, a little regret, guilt, or worry in it? And when it breaks off and it opens up, what's it going to multiply into, and what are you going to manifest? So you really need to clear and transmute at a cellular level and reprogram. So it's your computer program are your cells, and they move around in your body, and it's energy. It's constant energy. Energy is everything, everywhere, never ending, no matter what. So how are you going to, in a sense, manipulate? And it's not a bad manipulation. It's using the energies. You are using the energies as a conduit. You are the plug in the wall, and you're taking that energy out. What are you plugging into? And how can you utilize that in your life? Well, you need to start with the inside. You need to move and reprogram. And I came upon this journey by one thing at a time. I needed to clear at my cellular level. I needed to change my health. I was in a very sick state, and everything had an effect on each other. It was just cyclical. It just built and built and built, just kind of like a hurricane until it spun out of control. It was just this mad energy moving on and just clearing everything out of the way until I was alone. But there are a few things that you can use. So today, what we're going to talk about, my lovelies, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about frequencies, how to change your frequency, how to heal your frequency, right? So that is what we need to do, is how do we get there? And how does that change? How do we manipulate? How do we change the energy, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a few techniques, a few chants, maybe some meditations, and some tools that you can use. You can use all of them. You can use one. And then what you'll start to do as you utilize these tools is you'll start to be able to be the tool yourself, right? You are going to be the productive tool. You won't have to buy or have or need or want, right? At some point, it's going to become a trinket where you don't need it any longer. It's like meditation, and that's what we talked about on the first show, is we talked about using meditation, chants, and tools to guide you along the way. When you first start with meditation, and for many, many years, it's been taught that you have to go through such a long stream of meditation. It's very good for your soul. It's good for your body, but we are on this earth and we need to do things quickly. And as the energies change, the energy heightens, we can go faster forward, right? Moving forward faster, we pick up velocity and we move just like a car that's been tuned up. It moves at a greater rate once it's tuned up. So once you get that car tuned up, which is your body in this scenario, you can move faster, quicker, right? Now you're a race car, you're a high performance car, and you can drive and go anywhere you want. And just imagine if you had part race car, high performance car, and part 4x4. Now you can speed, move, and track anywhere and everywhere, right? That's what you're going to be able to do with your body. Once you heighten those frequencies and you learn to quickly change and move those frequencies, you can ascend quicker. And if you find yourself at a lower vibration, it's okay. We all do. We're all kind of spinning and moving with other people as well, other souls, other bodies. As we do that, we kind of sometimes pick up a little bit extra. It's kind of like a tornado that just picks up a house or it picks up a chair. It just kind of picks up a little bit. So you need to clear that out. And that's what transformation works on consistently. You'll be able to do it better, quicker, faster, and recognize it. Once you've seen it once, you're going to recognize it again, right? That's a theory of relativity. Now you understand exactly what angle you're at and what you're looking at. And now you can be the perfect witness. You can witness the witness. So you're back, you're watching, you're detaching and witnessing yourself. So you can help yourself, right? You are a perfect being. You can live on this planet. You can be at a soul level. You can be in your etheric body, your auric field, your physical meat suit body that we kind of just put on in this level. And you can travel to the cosmos. How fantastic is that? You can also, when you're trying to reprogram and run and detach from yourself or a situation in your, or even dimensionally or astrally traveling, you can kind of separate your being and watch from the kind of armchair quarterbacking on a Monday morning, right? When you watch the game after it happened, you can call the shots. This is what you can do for your body. You can be your own perfect witness, detach from yourself, and watch yourself move around and say, okay, this is good. This needs to be a little bit change, or, oh, there's something kind of bad. And that's kind of what you do as an intuitive. That's what you do as a psychic. You are able to remote view on your own body and see ahead or detach and see the circumstances. Even if you're looking in your past to kind of start to recognize where you came from and how you got there. And you can do it yourself. You can do it quickly. You understand your shadow self. You understand your inner child, and you understand how you function. And that gives you the ability to change, keeps you the great ability to keep to your true self and not have to change the purpose that you have here on this earth. And that is big, because sometimes we feel, even if we're looking um, from the aspect of counseling or soulful coaching or peer-to-peer counseling, when you're awakening your heart, you want to understand your why and your purpose. We all have a why. Is it to walk here on earth, to live in a loving body, to share, to grow, to do, to teach, to run a business? What is your why? What is your determination? What drives you, right? What's your purpose? And when you identify that and you identify your true self, you can keep that inner child loving, you know, like when we dress up when we're little. What do you want to be when you grow up? Right? Why do you want to do that? And so once you have that, you can kind of let it stay at a linear travel and keep that while you're ascending. And so there's so many dimensions, and you don't have to get confused with it. We are the web, we are geometry, and we have so many facets and so many multiverses that we work with, which let's just function and keep it simple. We can get deep, we can go more. Remember, I am on Facebook, and I am just checking that out, see if there's anybody here chatting. See what's going on. Just going to take a second, see what I can do here. And let's look. And hello, my lovely people. There we are. There we are. Thank you. Thank you. And if you remember, I am live on YouTube. I'm on Illuminate Vegas, Nicole Borghi. I am on the Oneness channel. I am live on Facebook on the Oneness channel, and I have shared a watch party, so that should start too. If you're looking for Nicole, Nicole Borghi, that's where you'll find me. I'm under there. I'm under Illuminating Vegas. I am on Instagram, though that is not live and linked up to this. But just remember, I am here for you, and I am going to just, there we go. Loving it. Hello, hello to my friends on my personal Facebook channel. I just want to be able to share with you guys. I want to teach and learn and grow with you. This is my way of giving back to the community that has supported me and that has shared with me the light, the ascension, and definitely the heart and the love, right? That's what we need to do. Just feel into it and breathe every moment of every day. You can comment, share, say hello, what's going on, visit me. I am here for you in so many realms. You can find me on IlluminateVegas.com. And it's just spelled in the standard way. All the links will be here. You can also find them on the Facebook pages. You can find me on the Oneness Talk Radio page under the host page, Nicole Borghi. You can also find me at the podcast page. I am here live for you every Thursday at 9 a.m. That is me. I am here for you. I want to be here for you. I want you to understand that this is the time to move forward. Hello, folks. I have seen some people, and I am the only one here, so I'm going to respond to people and say hello to you. Hello, Purple Sparkle Felicity. That's amazing. You are amazing. And hello to, let me see if I can reply here. Doing all of this at once is a little bit new for me, so I'm trying to learn how to do this with everybody, and I appreciate you being here. I know last week I had a few technical glitches, but that's what happens, right? So hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. It's just me here replying to you. Thanks for coming in. I got Angie Atkins here today, and I just want to say hello. Thank you for coming in. I love you guys being here. I love sharing every day with you. I am here, and sometimes you can find me live on Facebook. I am here to share with you guys. You are amazing people, loving people, a great community, and very welcoming. Let's get into the frequencies right now. Hello, hello. So let's see right here. Frequencies. What's a frequency? So let's look at it. And I am a note taker, and I don't memorize things. I memorize a few things, but I don't want to forget any good juicy detail. And I want to share with you, what is a frequency? So the frequency is something that occurs and it's repeated. It's movement. It's a particular period of time or given or sample movement, right? It's the constant movement and vibration. It is a part of energy, right? And so when we talk about quantum frequencies, vibration, and it occurs, it's a wave, it's a material, it's electromagnetic field. Electricity is all around us. You kind of feel it, it's there, especially if you walk on the carpet barefoot and you're moving around, you go touch somebody and you're like, ding, and it wakes you up. That's how you know energy is there. Everything is energy, everything are atoms, so it never goes away. The chair, the table, it is there, and it will just move and restructure itself. The world, your heart, your body is just an amazing, phenomenal piece of work. I'm glad to be part of it. But frequency is related to energy. It goes up as a frequency and it increases directly into a proportional frequency. It's a wavelength and it's a constant. Okay, a little too much, maybe a little too much science. I love research. So if you know me, I love to search into things. Science is fantastic, and it's about time you figure out that science, energy, psychics, energy movement, energy healers, we're all one. We all deal with movement and frequency. And if you're still doubting and you think it doesn't exist, we have been testing these frequencies, energies, remote viewing, and psychic skills for years. Stargate, hello, look that up if you're not familiar with that project. It is fantastic, especially here at Area 51. Aliens, maybe a little bit too much for people. But realize we're going into space. There are other things out there. Let's look at that. We're going to space. We're physically flying into space from this dimension. And we are astro traveling, traveling in a conscious cosmic level. And we are opening up. We are phenomenal, fantastic beings. There are movies, there are shows, there is research. It's out there. Look it up, please, because you need to know that you are a beautiful being and you are abundant and a manifester of every energy. So manifest something good and reward yourself and open up to it. Open up your third eye. Look at your consciousness because these things are real, they're out there. You have to have the faith and trust, and it will come to you. You have to understand and feel, and it will come to you. So let's get back to the energy. The frequency, the energy, the vibration, it just gets higher. You experience greater personal power and clarity, peace, love, and joy at a higher frequency, right? The law of vibration states that everything in existence, both seen and unseen, when taken to its most basic form, consists of pure energy and exists a vibrational pattern. Okay, let's look at the Bible. God spoke, that is an energy, everything into existence. Blessed be, my friends, we speak, we do. If you think your thoughts that you're going to manifest a car or money to buy the car, you have to be at that vibration. You have to speak it to yourself, write it in your journal. Know that it is true. So what's playing in your mind? In Genesis, the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. He created it through speaking, doing, moving, energy, frequency. And that's how it works in the smaller concept, right? And, you know, the physics are measuring, physicists measure the frequency and the energy, and they move into that light and that love. And I have met people, my brother was a scientist before he was into science before he passed. And there are some physicists that I met, and when they get to a point where they are studying and seeing, and some, they have started, my brother himself on his journey started as that atheist. He didn't believe in energy, manifestation, God, source, creator, however you want to put it. That wasn't his thing. As he studied and he learned and he grew, as with some other physicists that I had a pleasure of meeting, talking about rocks, salt rocks, healings, and monk energy, realized that the more they studied, the more they could not deny that there was another source or God or energy out there that they worked with, and they were conduit for that. So you don't need me to tell me, but I am here just to guide you and love you with that, and plug right into that energy, plug into it. Use it as a conduit. When you talk about your angels and guides on another higher frequency, you bring them into your vibration. And as they come into your vibration and you invite them, hey, angels and guides, come on in, guide me, right? I'm here, guide me. I'm listening, I'm open, I'm ready. Guide me, move me, share with me, show me the path I need to take, show me a sign, right? Show me a sign I can understand. When you invite them in, they're at a higher vibration and they're going to increase your vibration, right? And as you let go and you allow them to step in and you start to become the conduit yourself and utilize your body in a positive way to allow them to kind of step in and channel through you. And that's what we as energy healers do, is we call our guides in and we just become the channeler, right? And we just, oh yeah, just like here, that little, just channel that energy, just feel it. In and out, as above, so below. So when you're grounded to Mother Earth, you can call on the Divine Father above and find that angelic connection, right? It is all one and it is all moving. Let me see if I can screen share with you. I love to see you guys are so amazing. Let me go into screen share here. See what I can find. I want to find this energy chart for you. And my lovelies, I want to share this beautiful chart with you. This one right here. Whoops. See if I can get that up correctly for you. If I go into here and I come back here. We love this Zoom is so amazing, isn't it? I can come at you in my pajamas, live from fabulous Las Vegas, and hit you up all around the universe. I am loving it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this really well. It's a little bit tiny. I learning how to utilize all these things in this last year. It's been so fabulous. So quantum frequency, and I teach this class. I have frequency charts and handouts and tools and things. Let's go into that maybe that's just a little too much. Let's stop that. That's just not large enough to share, but I will get this step by step. Every day we improve, and here I am at 48 years old, coming at you live, looking great on Zoom, I must say. And I can share and learn these fabulous tools to share with you. And these are a class that I have that I share with people about quantum frequency. So bringing quantumizing is compacted. It's a thick and heavy, right? And so if you rub your hands together and you bring that energy out, right? Once you're connected and you just even a blessing ball of light and you're manipulating that energy and you feel it and you've already been there, that is a thick, dense, gorgeous light, right? So it's compounded, right? Like a Tide Pod, it's concentrated, right? And so you want to take that concentration and just open it, and just bless that ball of light and love and everything, and just share that out, right? And these are the beautiful things that we find in life to share with you one by one. Let's look at the different types of frequencies that I can share with you. I am just going to bring it up from myself and go over here so I can move a little bit faster and stay right on focus. So what I like to use is when we look at frequencies, what are we really looking at to increase our frequency, and how can we get there for the better, make a better us, a better universe? How do we share? How do we move? So let's look just in the chakra, in the 7 chakras, right? So you have just the 7 chakras when you start, even just with the root, my friend. And I have these beautiful little chakra stones. See if I can share that with you. Okay, came up. Okay. So that is the root chakra, right? So what do we hold in the root chakra? For instance, when we look at our first chakra here, we are looking at, the security, the family, the self-sufficiency. Can I survive? Can I move forward? Then you found that frequency. Maybe your root, in order to bring, what we're going to look at now is just increasing that vibration of the root chakra itself. So we've got the root chakra. What can we do? Well, as a Reiki practitioner, I can take the crystals and I can put the crystals, the crystal that represents the root chakra, near or on the root chakra of my client, and that will increase the vibration. This itself. What is the other thing that's going to increase that vibration? These are quick little hacks that I'm going to share with you on how to uplift that frequency. How can we uplift that frequency? What lifts that frequency of the root chakra? Now we've identified what the root chakra is. We want to take the root chakra and take the anger out. We want to take the dependency out. We want to make the root chakra again be stable, secure, because we want to be able to ground and connect to Mother Earth. And as a mother and a parent, we kind of stay, sometimes we worry in guilt and shame, and that gets up into the sacral chakra. So once we get this beautiful little piece in that area, you can do it on yourself. You can lay these beautiful little stones on your different chakras. This is the throat chakra. And as you're laying down, and just put the stones there, right? Or you can anoint your chakra. Just the stones for a few minutes, just the point of drawing your mind and your intention there, manifesting the energy to transform and change. So you can meditate on one chakra at a time and just put that there in that root area, by it, near it, on it, however you want to do. Lay down, hold it there. If you like to sit up and meditate, hold it, hold it near the root chakra. Meditate on that. Hold it in your hand, meditate with it on the area. Or you can have it done in a crystal Reiki session. And that alone will change and transform your root to be more stable. You're more secure. And right now, we are not rooted into our emotions. We are not rooted into our peace, love, and joy. If we cannot be safe and secure, how can we offer safety and security to others? We cannot. So we'll go back onto that root chakra and we will look at here, what can we use for that root chakra and get it to, what do you want to heighten it? So when we look at things, we can look at anything that brings that up. A crystal. Quartz crystals is great because when you're starting out with crystals, what you can do is it's a conduit, it's a repeater, it energizes. It is one more amplifier, one more piece of energy to do that. But you might want to start out small. Clearing, you want to start with a little bit at a time. Me, I don't feel, or I think, and I get into my analytical mind. It's not working. I can't feel it. I've been doing it for days. Look, angels, just clear it, take it, right? And I had been in that anger and that depth, and it really hits your liver. It goes into your kidneys. It holds that anger. You're not detoxing. Detox helps too. It brings it up. But let's look at what we can do with just that root chakra. You can use oils, right? You want to look at, and I am looking for my chart. Okay. I don't see it. That's okay. We'll just move forward from there. Go to this next step. What helps the root chakra? So when you're in a state of anger, you're in a state of panic, you can't forgive yourself, there's no self-gratitude, you need to reach your goals. And if you want to change, start here. You can work on all your chakras at the same time, but really start to embrace and concentrate what comes up for you. So when you meditate and you're like, okay, or you journal, just journal whatever comes to you. As you start to do that, you ask your angels and guides, hey, guys, team, come on, tribe, help me out here. What do I need to work on? And so you meditate, the answer comes to you that it's your root, that you are not rooted, you are not grounded, you are not secured. Go out in nature, put your feet, earth your feet, meditate on your root. The other aspect that you can use to heighten that, if you are doing this by yourself, because not only do you need help with other people, but you need to do the homework for yourself. You need to figure out what works for you. You need to try it, right? It's like baking. You're not going to make the perfect cake. You are not going to be the perfect baker if you don't start somewhere, if you don't understand how much water to use, how much flour, if you don't even have the ingredients in your home, if you can't identify the ingredients, you don't know to mix the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. You have to play around with it. It's not as easy, you can be the baker where you just take the box and you throw in the water, mix it up and throw it in the oven. That's okay. But if you want to be a beautiful chef or a baker and you want to work, you have to work and learn and grow with it. Everything is a little bit of work. It is easy. It's easy to raise your vibration. What's hard is getting your mind to recognize and your heart and soul to work with as one, right? You want to work with your heart, you want to work with your mind, and you want to work with practice. Practice makes perfect. You don't get a black belt in a day. It takes time and time and time. Learn to love. Find a way that you can love. And that's what I'm here, is to offer you different ways to love things. Another thing that you can use in meditation, before you even, as you're clearing, you can use sage. Burning a little sage will help you to clear those energies and to find the support in that. You want to clear the energy and you want to heighten the energy. So I'm just looking for my bottle here. Here it is. What else can you use on your root chakra? You can anoint your 7 chakras every day with an oil. You can anoint, if you're concentrated again on the one chakra, so we're looking at the root chakra, I take oil, I take eucalyptus, and it helps release that old bad juju, the bad feelings that you have, the negativity. Let that junk go. Let it go, let it go, let God. But how do you do it? Your trash doesn't take itself out. You have to clean. You have to clean your trash. It's there, recognize that it's there, and let it go. And start taking the junk out. So as you clean, you move forward. So you just take a little bit of oil. You're going to put it a little bit in your hand. You're going to swirl it around and put it on your root chakra area, right? That's how you anoint. We have been anointing for thousands of years. If you're putting it straight on your body, I suggest that you put it on the outside in the root area with some coconut oil or jojoba or even a lotion. Break it down as easily as you can. What do you have on hand right now? If you're ready to heal, use what you have right now. If you wait till you get the package from Amazon for the cute little stones, or you wait to get to your appointment that you have to heal, if you're ready and you feel it and it's just in you, you need to take care of it at the small point now when you're there. That means that when you feel that gut feeling like, gosh, I got to do it now, and then be with it. Move into it, recognize it. How can I heal this? So you just anoint that area. You can use ginger. You want to heal the past, right? You want to get to that root. You want to heal the past. You can use that there. That will help power the motivation and the confidence, because you can be rooted in your project, right? And so if you're not rooted, you're not, think of a tree has roots and they grow and they get in the ground and they find the foundation. If your root is not connected, this is why, because you need to start with your person. If you want to reach the top, you have to start sometimes at the bottom and move up, unless you've already put the work in. If you've already put the work in, that is fabulous, my friend. So once we do that, and once we start to awaken and we find things like myrrh, frankincense and myrrh, or I love oil blending, you can always contact me. I'm an oil nut because I like to use something that's healthy. I love herbs, and one herb versus a whole kitchen full, because I love herbs. What I love to use is I burn frankincense and myrrh, the teardrops, or that form of the myrrh, and or I put them in like a little roller ball. I'll put them on, and you anoint all 7 of your chakras. So frankincense and myrrh is at a higher vibration, right? So it is at the top vibrations. It's the oils, the baby Jesus, they were expensive. They were traditional. But what do these oils do for you? They awaken. You breathe with them. These are easy things that you can learn, that you can do every day in your home. You can teach your children. You can teach your family. See, when you start to transform, you transform others around you without having to force it upon you, because you don't want to have to drag them, right? You don't have to drag them and force them. Don't be like me. It doesn't work, but I tried it. Sometimes we get to the point where people just need a little bit of a push, right? And that's okay. So when you take your oils, you can start at the root, and now you want to change your frequency before you even leave the house, or you're just your frequency right now. Take the oil, anoint the first, second, third chakra. You want to anoint, right? You're going to the heart, the throat, you're going to put it right there, third eye, crown, right? And then just allow that oil into your auric field. What is this doing? This is hiding each chakra. Now you could call in, here's a little manifestation, call in Archangel Michael, come into my auric field, fix any rips or tears, cut any of those cords that no longer serve me. Allow all my chakras to spin in the same direction. How quick was that? Poof, right? Now you're heightened, right? Now you're ready to move forward. That is just something small. If you carry, and I carry these in my purse or my pocket, these cute little roller balls. Why? Because I cannot take the sage and burn it in the grocery store. People will look at me funny. That's okay. Won't be the first time. But it's against the policy. You can't smoke in the store. Who wants to get sage? You cannot force other people to take that in, right? So what you're doing as a kind-hearted, loving being in your transformation is you're taking something that's going to manifest and transform. So again, if you're working on protection, you can keep these little buddies in your closet, excuse me, not your closet, but in your pocket. And then you go to the store and you're stuck in line. You can't move. What do? You get this out. Nobody knows that it's not perfume. You don't know that guy, that if you're an empath and you feel the guy behind you is just getting a little stressed, clear yourself and just allow the light to shine on me and to progress and move forward in this line and to be calm. And we need that right now. We're going out with our mask. We're going out and people are in fear. You can't force that person to change. So change you, lighten you, right? Use some blessed holy water. What else can you do? Let's move on. So what I want to do is move on. We've got a few more minutes left, is before the end of the show. And again, thank you for being here. You are so wonderful. Please like and subscribe, join the tribe, share with people, contact me. My newsletter is out, you guys. I put it out, and it's a little bit about frequencies and change, and a little bit about me, and I want to share with you. Putting more things on my website. What can you do? You can contact me. I'm a Crystal Reiki Master. We can do a Zoom video call. Contact me. I'm putting things up so you can schedule them. I want to give you more. I'm probably going to put this paperwork and this outline up for you to see and have, and be able to go to my website and pick it up. I want to add a few free things. I want you to be able to work on that fear heightening, understanding it, establishing, feeling it, and clearing it. Okay. So now what I want you to do is, if you can with me, whenever you're watching this energy, because I'm channeling right now with my angels and guides, this energy you're going to have anytime you watch this. Now, later, watch it again, replay. You just put your hand to your heart, take a deep breath. Focus on your awareness. Pause and examine your physical body. Breathe in and out. Feel the life flow through your body, the electric force of the nervous system. Feel the energy moving throughout your body, and breathe. Just say these words. I accept my body as a gift which has wondrous abilities. I honor my body as a physical vehicle in this life and time. I honor my body as a vessel of the highest light and channel of the forces of healing magic. I honor my body as a reflection of my process of self-transformation. I honor my body and may my mind reflect a balanced relationship of unconditional, positive regard. May the balanced connection of the body and the mind bring me to a place of harmony within the realms, the spirit. Make the highest lights of spirit, the multifaceted dimensions of the mind and the self-healing structure of the body blend with our own alchemical perfection in the healing magic of myself, transform, making my magical body be within the light, within the self-transformation, bring healing energies to myself from within, the catalyst of the alchemy of self-healing. My work with others also reflect the light of the highest good for all. Encounter, may I be a vessel of light of truth. May I be a catalyst for the healing of myself and the alchemy of self-healing in others. Whew. Just for a second, sit with that. How beautiful is that? May you accept those energies. I dare you not to feel the change. Feel the alchemical change, the alchemy of transformation within your beautiful body. That is what you are for. You are the manifester of change. This is a chant that I got out of this beautiful book, Working on Alchemical Change, and I want to share that. The author, I'm going to quote the author right now. I don't have the name, but I will put that up. It is a beautiful, beautiful book, and I keep coming back to it over the years. It is just spellbinding how magical and uplifting it is. Check one more time on people. Hello and thank you, people, for watching. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is such a divine moment for me and the changes. Remember, this week we are ascending into that feminine energy. It is the Lion's Gate 8/8, 2 days, 8/8/8 at 8 a.m. The mother, the feminine, the divine feminine that we have been working so hard and so towards is coming through. Our energies are changing. Allow the divine feminine energy to be within you and to work through you. Accept that. It is a very divine, loving energy. And I will caution you, at these times, it seems that it is very turbulent, but do not allow yourself to be that turbulence. Feel your energy. Understand and recognize your energy and your neighbor's energy or the people in your home. What are they going through? Do they need a space? Do they just need you to help them heal and just send the beautiful energy to them, right? What do they need? Ask yourself, go inside. Is that right that I interrupt them? Let them know that you are here to help them heal and ascend. Do not force it upon you. However, do not allow people to force it upon you either. Do not allow those pressures to be forced upon you. And that's what I do, my lovelies, is even these few little tiny steps will rise your energy. And just share it. Share the energy. Take that little bit of energy, bust it up, bust it up. Where is it? Where is that energy? Help change that energy. Move that energy out. And that's what I do, is I want to come in just like a rattle and shake that energy out. And when that negativity, it seems, is pushing you into a corner, identify it and protect you. Right now, it is a time where you need to be a protector of yourself. And that is part of your healing, and that is part of your journey, is to be able to have boundaries and identify them. Don't take it in, because right now those energies are manifesting. So please identify that energy. Don't be scared. Identify. Be enlightened. Be knowledgeable and understanding. And in a sense, it's judging the sense of where it's at. So you know that it's a safety. Is it your safety, or protect yourself? And it's just like peer pressure when we were younger, right? When we were a teenager, you let certain people in your life, you hung out with certain people, you went to certain people's houses, or you befriended certain people, knowing that you didn't quite feel right. And maybe you got yourself into a bit of a circumstance, because we all did silly things when we were younger. And now as an adult, we can identify it better. So keep those tools. Those are tools. And that is a life experience that you have had, and utilize it. Keep your boundaries. Keep healthy. Keep heightened. Heighten your energy. I will put an energy chart up, and I am going to put some more stuff up so you can see, where's my frequency at, where's my joy, where's my anger, what chakra does it work with, and how can I heal that? So contact me. Illuminate Vegas is the website. IlluminateVegas.com is my website. You can subscribe. You'll get my newsletter. You can find me there, subscribe, uh, reach out. Email me if you have questions about what's going on in your life, feelings you need to work on. Let's discover what's going on. I can help you. If you want to work with energy, that's fine too. Anything that I can do to help you. I believe that it's time to do more than one and really get into the discovery. And I really encourage people at this time to have a kind of like a package of sessions, because you just have one. You don't want to bring it all up and not heal it and fill it back up. So sometimes it takes 2 or 3 sessions, because you want to have a progression and you want to grasp that philosophy and move forward. Next week, my friends, I am going to have a guest host, Selena Renee, and she is a shadow work practitioner, a great friend of mine. She has got such great energies, and we're going to talk about more energies and how we can work with these energies, whether to travel intergalactically, astral travel, and heighten. So this is just the basis of it, and we'll get more and more into the deeper of the progress of where we can go once our energies are heightened. Wouldn't that be lovely? I'm going to have Beverly's I Met the Thursday after that, and my friend Michael Rogers will be on that third week coming up, and have guests on here on how their journeys changed and how they have been able to be a conduit and keep that energy flowing and keep in that manifestation of change, and how it's affect them in this body and how it's affect them going forward. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here with me. Find me on Facebook. Chat with me live on the YouTube channel. Uh, Find me, chat with me, reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Going to be putting more videos up and sharing with you a quick little life hacks on how to transform, right? Quickly, and have fun and have light. Again, I am the enlightened enchantress, here to share with you the uplift. Thank you. Namaste.